Hello, I'm Cara, and today's yoga session is designed to put yourself first and to love yourself first. So we're going to start at kneeling. So bringing the legs together, sitting back on the heels. If you find it too much, you can always put a pillow between your heels and your hips. And then bring one hand to your lower belly, one hand to your upper chest, and then just taking a few deep breaths there. Maybe just drop your gaze or close your eyes, whichever feels better for you. And then you just bring your attention into your breath. And as you breathe, you want to be breathing into both hands. So as you inhale, both hands expand out away from the midline. As you exhale, you come closer to your body. And as you breathe, feel like you're breathing in love, compassion. You're breathing in self-worth. You're breathing out any negative energy, any energy that doesn't serve you, any doubts or worries. Just allowing those to leave your body. And just know that you're in a safe place and that you are enough, just as you are. Good. Then we release the hands and we're bringing the hips to one side so the toes go over to the other side. And then we're going to lean back towards the toes. It doesn't matter which way you go. You're reaching up with the elbows so you get a nice, long, expanding stretch. And then this top hand can take a few big circles around. Just exploring that movement, and as the hand comes up and over, it can come down to the knee, lift the chest and come into a nice twist, using that hand as an anchor to help you and feeling the chest rotating. And then slow to come back through center. And we'll bring the toes to the other side. So again, we're going to lean in towards the toes. Nice big side lean. Think about the elbow reaching up to the sky. And again, expanding that side of your body. We're really opening out. Showing your body some love. And then a few nice big circles around. Again, exploring that movement. And then as the hand comes down towards the knee, we lift the body again into the twist, lift the chest and the chin. Again, think about the chest rotating, that hand as an anchor point. And then slow to release back through center. Good, we'll swing the legs around beneath the body again, and you want to be towards the back of your mat or the back of your area, wherever you are. You're going to bring your hips up above the knees, and then hands by your side. And as you lean back, bring the arms forward, just finding that balance, and then slowly back up. And you might just go back a few inches to begin with, or you might challenge yourself and go back a bit further, just doing what feels right for you. Good, a few more times. And then the next time you come up, we'll bring the hips back over the heels. Fingertips go out to the side and slightly behind you on one side. The other arm reaches up high again. It doesn't matter which side you go. And then if you can, you lift your hips. Don't worry if you can't. If you can't, you just reach up without lifting the hips. If you can, you lift your hips up. And then slow to come down, swapping over to the other side. So just finding the placement that feels good for you, lifting up, squeezing the glutes. And then you can swap a few times side to side, and you'll find each time maybe the placement of the hand gets better and better and the movement becomes easier. If it's not serving you to lift your hips, then you're doing exactly the same with the hips down and just opening up into the chest. Good. And then wherever you are, you release back to neutral. Bring the knees slightly wider than your hips and then slide down to your child's pose. Rest your forehead down to the earth. And I want you to imagine you're breathing into the back of your body as though you have wings. So as though your back is covered by big angel wings. And you're breathing into them. Every inhale, expanding those wings out. Every exhale, drawing them towards your body. And then lifting up to all fours. From all fours, you're going to start by moving the head. So the head is circling around, just any way that feels good for it. And then we'll bring that movement into the shoulders. So shoulders can move side to side. Maybe they circle around, maybe they make a figure of 8. And then bringing that movement to the hips as well. You can imagine your spine almost like a snake snaking around. Don't worry what this looks like, just go with how it feels for your body. You're nourishing your body with movement and you're going with how it feels for you today. We want to come out of our mind for a moment and move into our body, into that intuitive movement. Then from there, we'll lower down to your belly. So find a way that works to lower down. Inhale, peel back, cobra, roll the shoulders back. And in cobra, we'll bring the shoulders up to the ears and then draw them back and down. And you want the shoulders to stay back and down as you open your chest, open your heart forward. And then release. Tuck your toes, come to downward facing dog. Hips up and back to the sky. And then walking on the spot. Lift one heel, then the other. And then on your next inhale, left leg lifts high. On your next exhale, left foot comes forward between the hands. If it doesn't quite get there, you can help it forward. Lower the back knee, release the back toes, and then this left hand is taking some big circles around. Again, exploring the reach, exploring the shape. And then reaching the hand back. Maybe that's enough and you stay there for a moment, work on that stretch. Or if it feels okay to lifting the back foot, drawing the heel in. And then slow to release back. We're just going to swap the legs over. So come up to tiptoes, tips of fingers. Bring one foot forward, the other foot back. Lower the back knee, release the back toes. And then it will be your right arm that takes these nice big circles around. Again, exploring that shape, exploring that movement. And as the hand reaches back, maybe you stay there. Maybe you lift the back foot and even draw the heel in. If that works for you, but you're not forcing anything, you're working with your body. And then slow to release. Both hands either side of the front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. And holding still, drawing the hips up high, nice and long in the body. And then knees lower down beneath you. You're going to sit back and swing the legs around to come all the way to lying down on your back. As you lie down, hug the knees in. And then we'll bring the knees wide of the ribs. Slide the hands up to the ankles. And this might be enough for you. This might be your final position. Arms are to the inside of the knees. All pausing there and just feeling the lower back heavy, pressing down as you draw the heels in towards you. Or you can try lifting the heels up to the sky. And again, that might be enough to hold there. Or you slide the hands to the outside of the feet for your happy baby. Holding wherever it feels good for you and taking a little rock from side to side. Not too much that you fall over, just enough that the lower back gets a little massage on the ground. You're adding a little bit of movement before holding still and finding stillness. And as we hold still, you bring your attention back in to your breath, those nice long smooth exhales through your nose. Feel the shoulders loosen and relax to the ground. And then bringing the feet towards one another to release. Bring the knees in, feet down to the ground. We'll bring the feet slightly wider than your hips, so the knees can rock in towards one another. Palms come down to the ground. Lift your hips an inch or two off the ground, and then just give them a little wiggle side to side to loosen out the lower back. And then gently lower the lower back down to the ground. We'll have one hand rest on your belly, one hand rest on your upper chest, elbows rested to the ground. And then close your eyes. Feel your eyelids heavy, eyes softening and relaxing. And again, focus in on your breath, breathing into both hands. Breathing in that self-love, knowing that you are enough, that you have everything you need. Breathing out any final doubts, any final anxiety, any worries. Just allowing that to leave your physical body. And you're not going to get caught up in it in your mind. You just keep bringing your attention back to your breath and knowing that you are loved. Knowing that you are love. And then giving your knees a big hug into your chest. Few deep breaths there, drawing the knees in, but while still pressing the lower back down. And then rock back and forth. Come up to sitting. Bring the palms together, give them a nice big rub, create some heat between them. And then those hands can give your shoulders and your neck a nice massage. Even squeezing down the arms, down the legs, giving your body all the love and attention that it deserves. Good. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste.